Bill O'Reilly here, Wednesday, October 21st, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. Polls show most Americans support the confirmation of Judge Amy Coney Barrett. Republican senators introduced a constitutional amendment to stop Supreme Court packing. The Department of Justice moves against Google. Some Minneapolis residents sue the city for lack of police protection. Californians purchase guns in record numbers. Also ahead, will the pandemic defeat President Trump? But first, a new survey from Gallup revealing a majority of Americans support sending President Trump's nominee to the Supreme Court. 51% back Judge Barrett's confirmation, compared to 46% who oppose. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell confirming a full Senate vote will take place on Monday, October 26th. Republican Senator Ted Cruz unveiling a constitutional amendment to permanently protect the Supreme Court. The bill is just one sentence long. Quote, "The Supreme Court of the United States shall be composed of 9 justices," unquote. Democrats in Congress are threatening to add additional judges if Amy Coney Barrett is confirmed, which she will be next Monday. The Justice Department filing an antitrust lawsuit against Google, claiming the corporation uses its search engine to stifle competition while boosting its own profits. The 57-page complaint reads, quote, "Google has used anti-competitive tactics to maintain and extend its monopolies in the marketplace." The suit is expected to stretch on for years. Angry citizens in Minneapolis, Minnesota, suing the city council after it voted to defund the police. Residents say the policy has caused a spike in violent crime. Armed robberies, shootings, burglaries have doubled compared to last year. Californians are buying firearms more than ever before. More than 100,000 residents in the Golden State have purchased a gun since the COVID outbreak began in March. The most common reasons cited by new owners are concerns about lawlessness, anti-police protesting, and prisoners released from jail because of the pandemic. In a moment, will that vicious virus, COVID, defeat Donald Trump on Tuesday, November 3rd? Right back. Investors, are you seeking steady cash flow, ready to diversify? Have you considered a proven real estate investment fund? NRIA is one of the nation's leading realty specialists and offers 10% annualized monthly payouts, with bonuses targeted to 21%. That's right, you could receive steady 10% return monthly payments with bonuses. You know, they specialize in realty investing done right. Even use your 401k or IRA to invest. NRIA's 15-year track record and $1.2 billion in new construction development backs you. So learn how you can invest in this hard asset real estate cash flow fund today and receive 10% annualized monthly payouts with bonuses. This is something savvy investors should research and consider. Please call now, 201-210-2727, 201-210-2727, or visit nria.net.
An offer to buy or sell any security is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. National is a real estate development firm. See us at nria.net.
Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Will COVID beat President Trump? Yes, he's already had it and seems to have bounced back in an impressive fashion. Even people who don't like him have to admit that. But the president is getting pounded by the liberal press on his handling of the entire situation. First, the facts. Worldwide, there are now more than 40 million cases, 40 million, with 1.1 million fatalities all across the globe. In America, 8.3 million have contracted COVID, 221,000 fatalities. Roughly 50,000 new cases every day, and that's on President Trump's watch. Now, in Europe, the situation is even more dire. Spain has close to 1 million cases, 34,000 fatalities. France, close to 1 million, 34,000 fatalities, same as Spain. UK, 763 cases, 44,000 fatalities. Italy, about 500,000 cases with 37,000 fatalities. Now, all these stats are numbing, I know, but here's the important thing. The American press says Donald Trump is largely responsible for all the people who have contracted COVID. Well, is that the same in Europe? Are all the European leaders responsible? Because now Europe has a higher new COVID rate than the United States. And in the Far East, Japan has 100,000 cases, South Korea 25,000 because they were prepared for the pandemic, having gone through the SARS situation a few years ago. We don't have any stats out of China that are reliable because the communist government suppresses that. Now, in tomorrow night's debate, the first topic is COVID, and you can expect the NBC News moderator to hammer President Trump about the disease. Now, from my perch, Donald Trump made one big mistake. He did not actively promote wearing masks. Whether you agree with masks or not, there's no downside to that, other than it's personally uncomfortable. I don't like the mask, but I wear the mask when I'm out in public because, again, it protects me and protects people from those who have the virus but are not showing any symptoms. So President Trump should have promoted the masks more aggressively. Otherwise, I don't know what the man could have done. He stopped the flights from China early. He stopped the flights from Europe. He got all the ventilators and the equipment that the medical people needed to the states. Joe Biden, I don't know. You look at his website, and he's got pretty much the same stuff that President Trump has. So the truth about this is no human being, no politician, nobody could have stopped the pandemic. But the perception in the USA is that President Trump screwed up because that's what the press is pounding. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve the message by actually writing it. Disagree? I want to hear from you. Bill@BillO'Reilly.com. And please consider my new book, Killing Crazy Horse. In a moment, something you might not know. My go-to financial tech research executive, Jeff Brown, has a top-notch newsletter that helps us profit from the exploding tech market. He provides investors like you and me with Wall Street's inside intelligence, knowing how rigged the whole thing is. Jeff's mission with Brownstone Research is to stack the deck in our favor so we can grow our wealth and beat Wall Street. He researches the best technology companies, the newest trends, the biggest opportunities before they appear on Wall Street's radar. And that's why his newsletter far outperforms most hedge funds. He's recommended the number one S&P stock of 2016, 18, and 19. Quite a record. Now, Jeff's subscribers have seen a 432% gain in 41 days with Synthrox, with DocuSign 332% with CRISPR. And the winner list goes on and on. So please go to bill5g.com right now. That's bill5g.com, and you'll be happy you did. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Millions of college students are on campus trying to get an education while avoiding the virus. But some universities are in turmoil, and the contagion has nothing to do with it. In Texas, two professors from Collin College compared President Trump to a serial killer, writing, quote, "Having Donald Trump in the White House is like having Ted Bundy as president," unquote. Well, Collin College actually defended the academics, saying their opinions are protected by free speech. However, that's incorrect. Defamation is not free speech. At the University of Pennsylvania, a survey from Campus Reform show Democrats in the faculty outnumber Republicans 13-1. Employees at UPenn also donated money to liberal causes by a ratio of 95-1. The study found similar stats at the University of California and Stanford in Palo Alto. The University of Pittsburgh announcing they will no longer use gendered language for homecoming events. The titles King and Queen are now considered antiquated. Arizona State University suspended 6 students for violating the school's COVID guidelines. The group reportedly congregated inside a dorm without permission. However, the school punished no one who marched in a social justice rally packed together the same week. Kentucky State University forming a woke task force. The group publicly distributing Black Lives Matter material and other pamphlets promoting racial equality. The organization now provides BLM t-shirts to students free of charge. Finally, researchers at Brown University claim Trump flags and Make America Great Again signs traumatize minorities. An associate at the school's economics department complained after arriving at an Airbnb displaying a MAGA sign that the images are used to scare away black people. The property owner telling reporters that American flags and Trump signs are not racist. We just love our country, he says. Crazy times at colleges these days. Back after this. As you may know, more than 44 million Americans have lost their jobs. The Fed just warned the recession may get worse. So I recommend you consider gold and silver. And the only company I recommend is American Hartford Gold Group. I trust them. I've done business with them. I recommend them. They sell physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or inside your IRA. And they make it easy. So please call them right now. And make sure you tell them that Bill sent you. And they will give you, ready? $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Since I've been recommending American Hartford Gold Group, gold is up more than 30%. So don't wait. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.